Good morning, dear students. I am your English teacher, and we have completed 3 chapters in English language, and your CPT course is completed and your exams are also approaching. So in today's class, we are going to revise the 3 chapters that has been taught to you.
Let us revise chapter number 1, parts of speech. So as we have discussed earlier, what are parts of speech? Parts of speech indicates how the word functions within a sentence. We have discussed earlier that parts of speech are of 8 types. What are the 8 types of parts of speech? Nouns, adjective, adverb, conjunction, pronoun, verb, preposition and interjection. Now children, let us revise some of the exercises of chapter 1, parts of speech. Exercise number 1. Name the part of speech of each underlined words in the following sentences. So some sentences are given to you and some words are underlined. You have to name the part of speech of each underlined word. So for example, first one. Wow, is this the new bag you were telling me about? So wow is underlined and you have to name the part of speech of this underlined word. You can see that it has an exclamation mark. So this is what part of speech it is? It is an interjection. So you will write interjection here. Second word, second sentence. The girl wrote a letter to her cousins. So wrote is underlined. So what part of speech is wrote? Wrote is a verb. So you will write verb. Third sentence. He is a brave boy. Brave is underlined. What part of speech it is? Brave is an adjective. Fourth sentence. The flower is very beautiful. Very is an adverb. So you will write adverb. Fifth sentence. Aman is absent because he is ill. Now Aman is also underlined and because is also underlined. So in this sentence, Aman is a noun and because, you can see because is a word that is used to join these two words. So because will be a conjunction. Now, sixth sentence. Ram and Hari are cousins. So, and is a conjunction. Seventh sentence. A fair little girl sat under a tree. Now, under is a preposition. So, you'll write preposition. Now, eighth sentence. The sun shines bright. Now, sun is a noun. Ninth. Hooray, we have won the game. Hooray. Now, you can see it has an exclamation mark, so it will be an interjection. Last sentence. The books are where you left them. Now, you is a pronoun. Exercise number 2. Complete these sentences with suitable prepositions. So you have to complete these blanks with prepositions. First one. There is a cow dash the garden. So it will be in the garden. The girl is fond of music. The office is dash the third floor is on the third floor. They were waiting dash the train. They were waiting for the train. They kept the toys dash the bag. They kept the toys in the bag. The cat jumped dash the counter. The cat jumped off, off the counter. Now let's do exercise number 3. Read the following sentences and underline the word or words that belong to the part of speech specified in the bracket. Now some sentences are given to you and some part of speech is specified in the brackets. So you have to underline those words that belong to the part of speech given in these brackets.
So the first sentence, Akbar was a great king. Now you have to find the noun and underline it. So what is the noun in this sentence? Akbar and king. So you will underline both these nouns. Second, the music was very loud. You have to underline the adjective in this sentence. So what is the adjective? Loud. Third sentence, the rivers dried up because there was no rain. So in the third sentence, you have to underline the conjunction. What is the conjunction in this sentence? Because. Fourth, oh no, I have a test today. You have to underline interjection. So what is the interjection in this sentence? Oh no. Fifth sentence, we gave him some soup. You have to underline the pronoun. So what are the pronouns in this sentence? We and him. Now children, let us revise chapter number 2, nouns. We have already studied that noun is the name of an animal, person, place or a thing. And there are different types of nouns. Some of the type of nouns are common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, collective noun, countable noun and uncountable nouns. Let's come to the exercises. Exercise number 1. Identify the type of the underlined nouns. Now some sentences are given and some nouns are underlined in these sentences. We have to tell the type of the underlined noun. So first one, the team that won the game is my favorite. So team, what kind of a noun it is? Team is a collective noun. So we will write here collective noun. Second sentence, my sister lives in New Delhi. Now in this sentence, sister is a common noun and New Delhi is a proper noun. Now let's move to sentence number 3. He hung his head in shame. Now shame is an abstract noun. Now let's see sentence number 4. He gave me a bunch of grapes. Bunch is a collective noun because bunch is a collection of something. So bunch is a collective noun. Now fifth sentence, John likes to play chess. Now in this sentence, John is a proper noun and chess is a common noun. Sixth, my brother gave the best speech. Brother is a common noun. Seventh, my dog Bruno chased a man. So dog will be a common noun. Bruno will be a proper noun. And man will be a common noun. Eighth, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is an abstract noun because we cannot see or touch honesty, but we can feel it. I study at Jamna Christian Junior High School. Jamna Christian Junior High School is a proper noun because it is a name, a specific name given to an institution, given to a school. So Jamna Christian Junior High School will be a proper noun. Rita reads a book every day. Ritu reads a book every day. So Ritu will be a proper noun and book will be a common noun. Now exercise number 2. Underline the countable nouns and circle the uncountable nouns in the following sentences. So some of the sentences are given below. We have to underline the countable nouns. Countable nouns are the ones which can be counted and we have to circle the uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the ones which cannot be counted. First one, can you bring me a glass of water? So see, glass, we can count glass, so we have to underline glass because it is a countable noun, and we will circle water because it is an uncountable noun. Second, there is rain in the city today. So rain will be uncountable noun and city will be a countable noun. Horse ran at full speed. Now in this sentence, horse is a countable noun, so we will underline horse, and speed is an uncountable noun, so we will circle speed. Fourth, he drank his soup. Now in the fourth sentence, there is no countable noun but only one uncountable noun, and that is soup, so we will circle soup. Fifth sentence, he does not like bread and butter. In this sentence, bread is a countable noun, so we will underline bread, and butter is an uncountable noun, so we will circle butter. Now let us revise chapter number 3, singular and plural nouns. You all have studied that singular noun is the one. Singular noun is a noun that is only one in number, and plural nouns are the nouns that are more than one in number. So let us revise the exercises. Write the correct plural forms of the given nouns. So the plural of dwarf will be dwarfs, baby, babies, cat, cats, sheep, the plural of sheep will be sheep. There will be no change. Fish, same, the plural of fish will also be fish, no change. Dress, the plural of dress will be dresses. The plural of box will be boxes. The plural of leaf will be leaves. The plural of ox will be oxen. Child, children. Mouse, the plural of mouse will be mice. Rock, rocks. Man, men. Tooth, teeth. Scissors, same, the plural of scissors will be scissors, there is no change. House, houses. City, cities. Book, books. Foot, feet. Watch, watches. Now exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the noun given in the brackets. Some noun are given in the brackets. We have to fill in the blanks with its correct form. First one, the necklace has a dash on it, ruby. Now there is only, it is talking about only one ruby. So the answer will be ruby only. R-U-B-Y. Second, 3 dash were playing on the beach, child. Now they are talking about three things. So child, the plural of child will be children. They are talking about 3 children. So this answer will be children. The correct form will be children. Ravi plays football with 2 dash. Now friend. So the correct form here would be friends. The postman brought a dash today. Letter. So you cannot write letters here because they are talking about only one letter. So the answer will only be letter. There were many dash in the aquarium. They are talking about more than one fish. But the plural of fish, you all know it is only fish only. So the answer will be fish.